Hello, Basic Brian here, and I'm going to show the 25 of the most highly rated IMDb movies that I own, which are user submitted on the website and app, imdb.com. Check it out if you haven't. I think everybody's pretty much heard of it, but I'm just going to go over the movies that I have physically, and this one I've seen in theaters many times when it was out, probably about 3 or 4 times. This is The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger as the Joker, most famously. A nice crime thriller movie, a lot of action scenes. Christian Nolan, you're going to see a lot of his movies on here. And we have not The Godfather Part 3, but The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2, very high on the list. I think Godfather is a little higher in the 9 range, and Part 2 is just a little behind. So I think I like the first one more, but I can see why people like the second one more. It's more epic in scope. But yeah, the next one is 12 Angry Men. This is well over, well, not well over, but this is still a 9, and I like this movie a lot because it's small in scale. It's one of my favorites too. This one is still in the 9 range, and we got The Return of the King, which is a 9. And the other 2 movies are also in the top rated movies, but they're not 9s. We got The Two Towers and The Fellowship of the Ring. I need to watch these again. And next we got, this isn't 9 anymore, but we got Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, classic. As I throw it on the ground. And Inception. I don't like this one as much as most people probably, so. And then we have The Empire Strikes Back, the highest rated Star Wars movie. In the middle, the ending is cliffhangery. There's not a nice resolution to it, but I really need to watch the Star Wars movies again. I've only seen the first one recently. And both of these movies are on the list as well. The Departed and Goodfellas. I like The Departed more, but Goodfellas is higher. Gangster movies are amazing. Very cool genre. Wonderful. I guess Goodfellas is more in the gangster vein. And next we got another Nolan movie. I really like this movie a lot. I need to watch it again. I remember feeling really emotional during certain parts, and definitely want to watch it again. And this is a very good one. In a mental institution with kind of a criminal mind in there, and kind of making the most of his experience there. Jack Nicholson, wonderful movie. The next one is a classic, one of the best Christmas movies with one of the best actors, one of the most likable, good actors, Jimmy Stewart. And then we have Silence of the Lambs. I don't like this as much as most people probably, but it is highly rated. I think the best parts of that are the Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins scenes together, the conversations. And we got Terminator 2, a very classic movie, wonderful movie. Surpasses the original James Cameron movie. One of the biggest directors, financially probably, in terms of money. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Can't think of. You got the Connors sticking out. And a very good storyline. A teenager with the cyborg from the future. The bad guy becoming the good guy. and an iconic antagonist as well, who you don't get to see very vulnerable, but very scary. And then we got Star Wars, the first one, 1977, A New Hope. I like The New Hope a lot. It might be my favorite. And this is my favorite movie, Psycho. Psycho is on the list. Psycho. Black and white Hitchcock movie. Hitchcock is finally in the top of the list. One of the best directors. We got another Nolan movie, The Prestige. I've seen this recently. It's really good. Confusing, but very engaging, and you don't really... a lot of good twists. Maybe I don't get it entirely, honestly, but it's a good movie. And Casablanca, Black and White, Humphrey Bogart, World War II, Morocco. Wonderful movie. I'm going to watch this again soon, I think. Not quite a film noir, but similar. And then we got Alien. I need to watch this again. I think the small scope and the horror elements bring this up. I need to watch it again. Rear Window, Hitchcock again with Jimmy Stewart. This is a really good one. Also another smaller scale movie, but very interesting, engaging. We got another Nolan movie, Memento. The famous backwards, the end of the beginning movie, roughly, kind of. Nolan is very famous for his, I guess, doing movies well with a weird plot into an engaging thing. Don't really know how to say it well. Sometimes it's confusing. But, and then the last one I have, the 25th movie that I have as a top movie, is Sunset Boulevard by Billy Wilder, I believe. And I'm kind of out of it with my movie analysis and things, and I have to watch things more than once to have more engaging thoughts and reviews of things. But this is a very good movie about a washed up Hollywood actress in a mansion who kind of gets into a relationship with a writer who wants to make it big in Hollywood and maybe actually make movies. And it's a film noir-y, and but not exactly. But it's definitely a top movie, very iconic. And thank you for watching. Those are the top rated movies that I own in my collection. All the best. And watch your movies more than once so you can have more connections and engaging thoughts about film. Cheers.